So here we are, back on Minecraft Skyblock. After a year, people asking me to continue this series, we're finally going to start today. What will we build? I don't know. This intro's running out, so let's jump to in-game Bob. In-game Bob here. I've been meaning to come back to this Skyblock thing for quite a while. I think the last series was over a year ago. But we're going to see if we can remember how to make a cobblestone generator. I'm still going to use a lot of time lapses because, you know, I don't want to just sit here and try and fill time while talking. But I'm really happy with the idea of going back through this, learning the new editing styles. I thought that intro was awesome. Hope you thought it was too. Even right now, I'm using a voiceover, which technically I'm supposed to say, I'm making a cobblestone generator, by the way. Which I'm supposed to act like I'm playing the game and talking at the same time, but all the professionals, I'm punching the tree by the way, but all the professionals seem to talk over it after, which gives better reactions. You know what to say, you can rehearse. If you pause or you don't know what to say, you can go back and add it after. I'm not too sure why, but it seems to be the best way to do it is after. I just need to get it so it's genuinely like overlaying the reactions of the actual game. I will still use in-game voice recording while I'm playing it. I think that's more authentic. Yes, technically that's me talking over the video that I'm editing at that point, but this is me now going back and editing my editing. I don't actually use too much of this commentary throughout the rest of the video. It's mostly in-game talk and time lapses, so ignore this whole segment. But for these moments where I'm doing the intro or I'm talking over things, I can now use this as an option, which is, I think, is a really cool option. I already know that I know how to make a cobblestone generator because I figured it out. One of those authentic moments, it's hard to fake that I'm like, oh wow, I remembered how to do it. But I knew how to do it because I recorded the video first. So I'm probably going to use a lot of in-game and, oh yay, I did it. I'm going to use a lot of in-game and overlay commentary, all those kind of things. I'm going to try and make this the best edit that I can do. Okay, this is me actually in the game. I tried that voiceover thing and it's really hard for me to be really authentic with the reactions and stuff like that. So I thought I might as well just play it in game and do some voiceovers. Maybe I can do the voiceovers while I'm doing time lapses and things like that. But essentially the plan with this one is I want to expand the island. I'm gonna try and get all the dirt first. So I thought I would get the cobblestone generator going, maybe try and tower down a little bit and then build a little platform around. Oh, I gotta remember, don't get rid of all the grass. I made that mistake when I was younger quite a lot. But let's do a quick time lapse of me trying to get maybe a few stacks of cobblestone and then we'll turn them into slabs and, you know, make a platform and whatnot. That's not the, what's the stop record button? As you can see, I found the stop record button. And I'm gonna collect a few stacks of cobblestone while making our first little platform area. So what we're going to do now is we're going to maybe move everything down and start collecting some of this dirt out the way. I am waiting to get the saplings out of this. We do want to try and keep as many of those as possible, which A, the platform should help with that. B, I'm not sure what B was. Oh, the only issue I'm finding with the recording is that day and night cycle is going much faster than it normally does, but we're gonna start moving everything down here. Whoops, don't take damage. I don't have any food. So if we chop down this tree, oh, we can actually get the water like this. And I know already that we can't place it on a slab, so maybe, how do we keep this temporarily? Maybe like that. That should work. So we can do that, put the water in it. There we go. And then just because I am efficient with space, only because I've thought of it right now, should be able to move the lava the same way. Yes, there we go. The shaders do make the dark areas much darker, but we can light up this area quite well once we've got it moved. Let's try and get as many saplings as possible. Right. Already got one. That's good. We just need one more to be positive in saplings. Early game, this is probably the scariest part. You just need at least one. 2 would be great, 3 would be even better, and so on and so on. Let's have a look. Still only 1. Okay, well, as long as we're positive, but it does mean that the risk of not getting a second one is just moved onto the second tree. We got a second one. Boom. Okay, let's continue with clearing out this main island bit here. We're gonna maybe make a circle, because Skyblock is always full of circles. And then we'll plant these trees down and see what we can get out of this chest and see what we can start straight away. I think the bone meal so we can get seeds. Oh, don't get rid of the grass. I've said it twice now. If I get rid of the grass, it's gonna be really annoying. But that's probably to get the seeds from the grass. Okay, and also because this is half slabs, no mobs should spawn on it. So we only have to spawn proof the areas. This shouldn't have things spawning on it because of the lava. But I think let's jump into a replay of us clearing out the rest of this dirt, planting some trees and getting the island going. Okay. So, our next project, I think, we've got the underneath done. You would have seen that in the replay. Collected all of the dirt. Oh, I'm actually out of food, I've just realised. And it's raining. That doesn't really have a negative, but that might water crops. So... I may have made a mistake with the grass. I've got rid of the large amounts of grass. But I'm gonna need seeds. And the bone meal works better with more grass. Oh, I could eat... Can you eat... I can eat melon? But how would I get the melon to grow? Do we make a melon farm? The trees have also not grown either. I'm not gonna make mushroom stew. What do we want to do? We need food. I say we create melon seeds. We're not gonna eat it. That's not an option for us. Where's our water? Our water is over here. We could... Okay, let's do it. I want a melon plant. So if we do that and that, now we need a hoe. Boom. At this point, everything's going to be a stone tool. So we can use our hoe. There. Does that. What is that? Is that just my shaders? That is the shadow of my water. Okay. Oh no, that's my shadow. Hello. That's my shadow down there. Look at that. I wish I had a zoom in feature. Look, that's me. Anyway, will this get hydrated from this water source? I'm not sure, but I hope it does. Oh. How long does it take, just in case? It definitely goes up and down. It definitely does. I've done that on SMP worlds before. I'm also not sure what that looks like when it's hydrated, but this might be what I want to use my bone for. Hello. This might be a mistake. It fully grew with only 2. So that means that's actually awesome. So we have 1 left for seeds if the grass spreads. And now we just gotta wait for a melon. There's not really many options of things we can do while we're waiting, except cobblestone. I think our first few islands are definitely gonna be cobblestone related. I think we'll make this the center and we can go out like 15, 15, 15, 15 and then fill in the circle. And our main island can be cobblestone. Maybe this is what we'll put the mob grinder above eventually. We can have a mob grinder up there. And then each side can be different things. So right now we're gonna need food as a priority. So I think we could go that way. Take the grass over there. And then, let's have a look. I'm thinking while recording, so slight pauses are inevitable. Yeah, we're gonna go that way for food. Is that my shadow again? Hello. We're gonna go that is actually really cool. I'm playing, this is the first time I've ever played with shaders. Oh, that's hydrated. This is the first time I've ever played with shaders. Normally I just use the shaders for the screenshots, but I left them on by accident when I started this, and I'm actually really happy with it. Like, look at the definition. Look how bright that sun looks. Look how great. Yeah, I'm just very happy that I left the shaders on, and now I'm going to continue with that. So essentially what we're going to need is we're going to need a ton more cobblestone. We're going to need melons. So what I might do, there's not too much I can talk about this early on into it, except obviously the plans of different islands or different builds out each way and a mob grinder here and stuff like that. But we're going to probably overuse time lapses and things like that early on into this series, until we get really more detailed stuff we can do, like trying to get villagers and all that fun stuff later down the line. So I'll just jump into another one of collecting some cobblestone and then also melons if any of them grow, and you'll probably see in the time lapse that I'll miss quite a lot of them. Okay, back in a moment. Okay, so what we've got so far, we still don't have a melon, which is pretty unfortunate, but we have the beginnings of our first inner circle area. We've managed to get 1 tree during the time lapse, and that's pretty much it. So it's going to be slow progress throughout the start, I believe. I was also just thinking, I haven't seen any other islands, and when I loaded in for the first time, I had my render distance, my default render distance is 32 chunks. I didn't see any islands, but we'll come to that down the line. If we get this first little area going, it's already too late to change world. I'm not doing all that again. If we get through our first little area and we get some stuff going, and then we start thinking to ourselves, wait a minute, this is 1.21. We should have some of the islands with the different trees on it and all that fun stuff. We need a way to get to the Nether, which currently I don't think I have. But if anyone wants to comment down below what kind of islands I should add, because at this point I'm thinking I'm gonna have to custom build some islands. So just to keep me in check, if you guys want to let me know what islands to have, what they need to... We've got the sand, we've got the cactus, but there's a lot of trees, saplings, the stuff to get into the nether. A lot of that I don't have, I believe. So just let me know what you think should be on each one of the islands if you want to help out. But apart from that, I think that's episode 1 wrapped up. I've been editing it as I went along. So like, for example, I would do the intro, I'd like it, then I'd move on to the next one, and that's how I knew when I was going to go into the replay mod, and then I'd record the replay mod, edit the replay mod, put it into the video editor, and then I'll be like, okay, well now let's go into an actual in-game portion to wrap up the video and stuff like that. So it's a new editing style for me. It's a bit more hands-on. You can't just record the whole thing and then time-lapse it and edit it at a different time. You kind of have to be a bit more proactive. But feedback for this first episode would be greatly appreciated. I remember from when I used to do it, I used to get a lot of feedback, and that helped me improve quite a lot. So any feedback, again, greatly appreciated. But I will catch everyone in episode 2, where we're going to continue the inner circle and just keep expanding from there. Appreciate you. Bye.